Title: The Drawing That Wasn't Mine. Malik Thompson had always been the funny one, the fast one, the one with the best shoes in class. But one thing he wasn't: good at drawing. Every time his art teacher handed out paper and markers, Malik's stomach twisted. His stick figures looked like broken noodles. His animals looked like monsters. When his friends passed around their cool sketches of basketball players and cartoon characters, Malik kept quiet, pretending he forgot his drawing at home. One day after school, Malik was at his babysitter Miss Raina's apartment while his parents were at work. She was only in her 20s, always smiling, and made the best grilled cheese in the world. On this day, she was sorting through a folder on the coffee table. "What's that?" Malik asked, flopping down on the couch. "Oh, just some drawings," she said, her voice soft. She pulled out a small piece of art, a beautiful sketch of a tree with birds flying off the branches. "My husband Drew gave me this the day before he left for deployment." Malik looked at it, jaw slightly open. The tree's lines were smooth and gentle. The birds looked like they were in motion. Even the shading made it feel like a memory. "He passed away 2 years ago," she said quietly, placing the drawing into a sleeve protector. "This was the last thing he gave me. He said it would keep me company when I missed him." She smiled, but it wasn't the happy kind. Malik didn't really know what to say, so he just nodded. Later that night, when Miss Raina went into the kitchen to clean up, Malik spotted the drawing again, sitting near her purse. Something ugly crept into his thoughts. If I had something like this, maybe people would think I was good at art too. He looked at the door, then back at the drawing. He stuffed it in his backpack. The next day at school, Malik pulled out the drawing during art class. "My uncle gave me this," he lied. "Taught me how to draw just like him." His friends crowded around. "Dang, Malik! You drew that? That's crazy good," Malik beamed. He had never felt this kind of praise in art class. It was like being MVP of the art world. Over the next few days, he kept showing it off, until something changed. One afternoon, his mom picked him up early from school. In the car, she was quiet, too quiet. When they got home, she crossed her arms. "Miss Raina called me today," she said. "She's been looking everywhere for a drawing her husband gave her." His throat went dry. She said it's gone. "And she mentioned that you were the only one there that day." Malik's heart thudded. Shame hit him like a wave. He began, but his mom held up her hand. "Before you lie, I want you to think about something. That drawing was all she had left from him. And she trusted you in her home?" Tears welled in Malik's eyes. "I didn't think it would matter." His mom shook her head. "You could have practiced. You could have asked for help, but you stole, Malik. And worse, you stole something that meant the world to someone else." Later that evening, Malik walked up the steps to Miss Raina's apartment, drawing in hand, wrinkled and slightly bent. He rang the bell, his palms sweaty. When she opened the door, she looked exhausted, her eyes puffy. "I'm so sorry," Malik said before she even spoke. "I took it. I didn't think about what it meant. I just wanted to feel like I was good at drawing. But it wasn't mine. I know I can't fix it, but here." He handed her the drawing. Miss Raina stared at it, then at him. A few seconds passed before she took it gently from his hand and pressed it to her chest. "Thank you for bringing it back. I don't expect you to forgive me," Malik whispered. "I do forgive you," she said, her voice cracked. "But that doesn't mean there aren't consequences." Malik nodded. "I'll do whatever it takes." For the rest of the summer, Malik was still allowed to hang out at Miss Raina's place, but not as a guest. He helped wash dishes, picked up toys, changed diapers, learned how to soothe fussy toddlers and fold laundry. Babysitting wasn't glamorous, it was work. But it was also healing. Miss Raina never brought up the drawing again. She didn't need to. It was framed now, sitting safely on the mantel. One afternoon, she looked at Malik wiping crayon marks off the floor and said, "You know, you're actually kind of good with kids." Malik smiled. "Maybe not with drawing, but yeah, I think I've got this part down." And from then on, he kept his sketches to himself and made sure anything he showed the world was his own. Moral: real talent comes from effort and honesty. Stealing someone else's work may impress people for a moment, but earning respect by doing the right thing lasts much longer.